welcome to STEAM for Tweens. I'm Miss Mert, and I'm from the Marshall Library. Today's program, if you haven't guessed, is about volcanoes. If you picked up a bag from the library, you will have the supplies you need for this experiment. In addition to those supplies, you are going to need a tray that has a lip on it so it'll catch your mess, a measuring cup, and some water. Tap water is fine. You will need dish soap, a tablespoon and a teaspoon measuring spoons. And I think that's good. Now, if you did not get a supply bag, what you will need is a piece of cardboard, some tape. We're using painter's tape, but masking tape will work great. A stir stick, some newspaper, a container that we will put our magic ingredients into to form our volcano, and it can be glass or plastic is fine. Vinegar and baking soda. Now, do you think, I have a very important question for you. Do you think you can outrun lava? You might be surprised to know you probably can. The average speed of lava flow is 27 hundredths of a meter per second. That's about this far in a split second. That's pretty slow. If you want, you can have a race to test if you can outrun lava. First, you will need to go outside. Take your tape with you. You want to mark your starting point. Then have someone time you running for about 3 to 5 seconds. Once they say stop, you're going to again want to mark where you stopped. Next, you're going to measure how far you ran from your starting point to your stopping point. Now you're going to need to do some math. We're going to calculate our results. For example, I ran 10.5 meters in 3 seconds. So I took the number 10.5 and I divided it by 3. That came out to 3.5. So I ran 3.5 meters in 1 second. That means I can outrun lava faster than the average speed of lava. That's really good information if we're ever going to Hawaii or Iceland. I would love to hear all about your results. Now, did you know there are about 1,500 active volcanoes on our Earth today? Every single day, about 15 to 20 of those volcanoes are erupting. Today, we're going to learn just a little bit more about volcanoes and do a really fun, messy experiment together. A volcano is a mountain that is made of cooled lava, ash, and other material that came from the earlier eruption. Here is an interesting fact about volcanoes. Of the 1,500 volcanoes on Earth today, about 80 of them are located under the ocean. In the United States, active volcanoes can be found in Hawaii, Alaska, California, Oregon, and Washington State. The world's largest active volcano is Mauna Loa in Hawaii. What is magma? Magma is extremely hot liquid and semi-liquid rock that is located under the Earth's surface. When this molten rock reaches the surface, it explodes and becomes lava. Lava is what flows out of the volcano when it erupts. Here is my very last interesting fact, and then we will get to our experiment. We live in the state of Virginia, and it is extremely unlikely we will ever see a volcano erupt here. But that doesn't mean we don't have volcanoes. The last volcano to erupt in Virginia happened 47 million years ago. That means our volcanoes in Virginia are extinct, not likely to erupt. But Virginia has 2 volcanoes. And the reason we know this is because geologists found these mountains were made of basalt, which forms from lava once it's cooled. All the other mountains in Virginia are made from sedimentary rock, but Mole Hill and Trimble Knob, these are our 2 mountains in Virginia, are made of igneous rock. And igneous rock is what happens from lava. This tells scientists at one time those 2 mountains were volcanoes. Now, it's time to start our experiment. Are you ready? Here we go. Perfect. All right. Now, as you can see, I have my cardboard and my container. I want you to know you can be as creative as you want. You don't have to make it exactly like me. I'm just going to give you some pointers. Now, with your newspaper, you're just going to want to crumple around and build around your container on top of your piece of cardboard. And make sure you have it in your tray. I want a couple of more pieces of newspaper. Now, you may want someone's help, or you may be able to do this by yourself, but you're going to want strips of your tape, and you're going to go inside the jar just a little bit on the top, and then at an angle, bring it under the piece of cardboard. So that's my first piece. I'm going to go all the way around the jar. A little tape inside my container. I'm going to take it to the edge of my cardboard, trying to keep it centered, and finish it underneath. Now, I'm going to do this all the way around the jar. So you're not going to hear me talk too much while I do this. We do have some great books here at the library about volcanoes. And I can't wait to share them with you at the end of this video. All right, you see I'm going around and around. And I'm doing it until I've got the whole thing covered. Now I'm going to swap out because I made one earlier. this is what it's going to look like. So you can see I have the newspaper underneath and all the tape. And I chose red tape because I wanted it to look like lava, but you can color it. And if you end up using masking tape, you can color it brown, keep it brown so that it looks like a mountain. Now, we're going to start measuring. The first thing you're going to do is put in a 1/4 cup of water, all right, into your container. You want your container to be about halfway full in the container. So if your container ends up being a little larger than mine, you can add a little more water, but you want to look inside and see about half of it. Next, you're going to take your baking soda. If you got it in your bag from us, you're going to need your tablespoon measure and you're going to level off and do 4 tablespoons, 4 to 6. I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of baking soda. I think this is number 4. Now take your stir stick and mix the water with the baking soda. All right. Now you're going to want to get your dish soap and you're going to put 1 teaspoon of dish soap inside your volcano mountain. Now, this is optional. You don't have to do it, but believe me when I say it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. All right. I got my dish soap in. I have my baking soda in. I have my water in, and I've stirred it all up. I have my mountain, as you can see. Now time for the magic. Our friend vinegar. Are you ready? You're going to want about 2/3 of a cup of vinegar, but it's really up to you. You can start pouring and see what happens. Are you ready? Are you sure? Here we go. I lava volcanoes. Okay. Here we go. Yay! Look at that. My volcano is erupting. Woohoo! And add some more. Whoa! Look at that. That was so much fun. Now, like I said, you can reuse this over and over again, but you can also decorate it many different ways. I would love to see the pictures of your volcanoes. So if you ever bring the pictures to the library, make sure you come and see me at the library and show off your volcanoes. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you have learned something new today. I know I certainly have learned a lot getting ready for this segment on volcanoes. We have many great books here at the library, and I'm just going to share a few with you. This one is really exciting. This one is really good. Now, come by the library to check out these books. In the meantime, head over to the website, fauquierlibrary.org, and go to the Research Learn button. You want to select Research Databases, and then go to Science, Math, and Environment from the drop-down menu. There, you will find all kinds of things about science, and it's a great online resource featuring articles, videos, experiments, and activities for you to enjoy on a range of scientific topics. Thank you so much for watching, and I want you to know this is our last segment for the summer reading program. The summer reading program has been so much fun, but if you don't want it to end, that's okay, because you can go back and watch any of the other videos that have been done throughout the summer, redo any experiments you did before, tweak them, take pictures of them, let us know, show us all your great results. It's been a lot of fun and a great summer. We hope you had a great time. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.